Hello, welcome to the first lecture, Introduction to Anatomy and Physiology. We are going to have lots of fun. Okay, let's start with the basics. What is anatomy? Anatomy is the study of the structure of the body and its components. So, on the structures of the body, we are interested in four things when talking about anatomy. Let's give an example. The structures can be the heart, can be the lungs, can be the kidneys. So, let's talk about the heart. So, we are interested in four things. We are interested in the appearance of the heart, right? How does it look? What is the shape? What is the size? Right? We're interested again in its location. Where is it located? And then it's in between the lungs, of course. And then we are interested, does it have any association with other organs? Yes, it is associated with the lungs. And the fourth part, we want to know what is made of the heart. What are the cells? What are the muscles that make up the heart? So all those aspects, it's for studying the anatomy of the heart. Hence, we are saying studying anatomy means you are studying the structures of the body, including its components. Now, in order for us to study anatomy, to be able to identify and locate and see all the organs clearly, normally anatomy students go into a dissection lab. In the dissection, we have all human beings. They are referred to as cadavers. So the cadavers are there for experimental purposes, for the purpose of learning and seeing where different organs are located in the body. So now, the cadaver can be cut in three anatomical planes, depending on the target organ that you want to study, that you want to focus on. So, what are the three anatomical planes? The first one, it's called sagittal plane. So, this is when the cadaver is cut vertically. So, the cadaver is separated, the right is separated from the left, so vertically, so that it's called the sagittal plane. And then if you want to cut it in a different way, now you want to cut it, the cadaver, you want to cut it in the middle, then it's still vertically, but now you want to separate the front from the back. So the front anatomically, it's called the anterior, and the posterior, it's called at the back, it's called the posterior, right? Or another term is the ventral and the dorsal. So the coronal part is also called the frontal plane, right? It separates the front from the back. Then the third way in which the cadaver can be cut is called transverse. So transverse is when now the body is cut anywhere. It could be around the neck, it could be around the heart, going down, as long as it's cut horizontally. It's also referred to as cross section, right? Now, that's it for now with anatomy. So let's get to physiology. Let's define the term physiology. Physiology is deals with the functions of the body parts and its associated components. So with anatomy, we said it's a matter of identifying, knowing where is the liver located, how does the liver looks like, what organs are closer to the liver. But in physiology, this liver, what is its function? What does it do? Why do we need the liver in the body? To do what? That is physiology, right? The functions. Now, in physiology, we have 4 specialties. Specialty number 1, it's called cell physiology. What is cell physiology? It's the study of the cells, inside the cells, outside the cells, cells next to each other, the communication between the cells. That whole process is called cell physiology. The second specialty is called organ physiology. That's when studying one particular organ. For example, studying the heart, wanting to know exactly what does the heart do. The heart pumps out blood, right? So that is the physiology aspect. That is the function of the heart. Hence the physiology. We want to know the organ physiology, right? Then we move on to the third one is called systemic physiology. This is now not studying one organ. It's studying more than one organ. So if it's the heart, we're also now including the blood vessels and the blood. So it's more organs working together for one function. Let's give another example. Under systemic physiology, it's one organ, more than one organ working the same function, right? So let's talk about the urinary system. All the organs involved in the urinary systems, the ureter, the bladder, the kidneys, and so on, right? All those functions, all those organs I've mentioned, they work for this, they do the same function, which is eventually to excrete. They work together, not actually the same function, but they work together to eventually eliminate urine from the body. And hence we call that a system, specifically urinary system. Then we have the last system called pathological physiology. The last specialty called pathological physiology. Pathology, the word pathology has to deal with diseases. So with physiology is the normal functioning of the body without any other interruptions, without any abnormalities, without any infections. The moment the normal physiology becomes disrupted, that's when somebody catches a certain disease. Then now we call it pathological physiology. That's it for the introduction video. If you need any further clarification on the differences between anatomy and physiology, drop down in the comment section and I'll answer. Cheers!